Yeah, I had a brilliant idea. Now I'm just returning back to my system that I've been working on for the last few years. You can ask Billiam about my little night song project. I'm gonna have to completely overhaul it again for the third time since I started this thing.
Yay!
Well, I've been playing Genesis and I'm playing a second edition now that's finally out, and I'm just like, I don't know. Other than that, I need to get back to work on at least filling up on the deities for second edition Pathfinder in my setting. Come here, mouse. Let's see, who do we have? Alright. Guys got any plan for the holidays, maybe?
Not really. Well, it's not a holiday for me, so.
Well, I'm talking about the later holidays,
Oh,
not the
Christmas? I'm
Thanksgiving.
taking
Yeah.
2 weeks off around Christmas.
Yeah.
Which I get most of it off anyways because the factory closes around Christmas.
Yeah. Starting about, sometime in December, I'll be taking 6 weeks off.
Wow.
Good old paternity leave.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nice.
From the 23rd to January 3rd, I'm off.
Nice. How about you, Turn Tim? Anything, you got anything going on?
Nope, I'll have Christmas off for the first time in a while. Just be spending it home with my wife. I think that's all I could ask.
Well then, glad to hear that. Alright, and we are now officially live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome aboard the airship Fiomat as we continue the exploration of the manor of Lucusia. Yeah, spoon. Today we are joined by fewer members of the crew for now, and a couple of quick announcements before we get straight into the game. Thanksgiving week will be, Thanksgiving night is the night we normally stream, so we're not going to be streaming that night, of course. Second off, Christmas time, Christmas and New Year's week are also no streaming weeks. So if you're hoping to get more, you're going to have to wait a little bit, unfortunately. Also, I may or may not be able to stream in addition to those other weeks due to the arrival of a little rogue. So keep an eye on that, and I'll keep you all updated on Twitter, Discord, whatever it is you guys are using. Last we left the crew, they had just finished completing the exploration of the first floor of the manor here. They encountered dancing armor, offensive armor, a bloody mess, a library with a secret trap, a group of ghouls who were just trying to enjoy a feast, and a rather angry ghast. They just finished dealing with it and hadn't had a chance to really explore the first floor room quite yet. So that is where we are going to pick up tonight. Alright, so where is everything? Ah, there it is. Alright. You guys are standing over the dead body of the ghast. Should probably pull up CC's notes. And a couple of the notes. Oops. There we are. Alright. You see a WYSIWYG, basically. You see a bunch of miscellaneous notes scattered all around. What is your passive perception DCs there, people?
9.
9? Wow.
17.
17? Alright.
No, passive perception is 10 plus your perception mod.
Well, yeah, 19, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think.
Alright, so, you guys will see this then. Oh, there is something I almost forgot. 2 seconds. got a decent working printer, and so I got my cheat sheets finally printed off. Yeah, that'll be enough. 19 will be enough to notice something rather important here. Actually, you guys all can find it. You can find a few missives, including if you're just noticing on the desk there. If I can, here it is. Note from Sergeant Kilmer. The reports are the same. Something is moving toward the town at night. Villagers have found remains of livestock and a poor lad yesterday, my lord. Perhaps we should bring an extra squad of men over? Signed, Sergeant Kilmar. The rest of the room looks like it's been ransacked. Could be from this creature. It could be also from various other sources here.
Is that a door over there?
Yes, it is, actually. Good eye.
I guess I'll cast Detect Magic, just if anything jumps out at me.
Nope. No dancing armors this time.
Thank God.
Should we check out the door then?
CC kind of
Rogar.
dances. What was that?
Rogar still in the back.
Yes.
Oh, good. Evil laughter in the background. Alright, so CC, of course, jumps right up and says, "Let me open the door."
You mean Morning Mist?
Morning Mist. That's right. Thank you very much.
This is the player.
Yep.
It's okay.
And upon doing so, you see staircase. It looks like it's leading towards the basement.
Downward. Alright.
And the stairs, like, over here, they led up or down?
They lead upwards.
Interesting. And the ghouls, like, they said the master was downstairs, right?
Yes.
Maybe we should clear the upstairs first?
Cece kind of peeks her head around for a moment, like, maybe. What if the bigger thing's upstairs, though?
Master's downstairs, we should probably clear any chance at reinforcements before we confront him.
That's a good point. Alright. And she gets her whatever she has here.
Nunchucks.
Although, if we are worried about reinforcements. Oh, hang on a second, I need to fix myself. If we are worried about reinforcements, perhaps we should go back and deal with the room of ghouls that we left hanging.
But they were so friendly.
Yeah, they were just eating some, something. Oh, not salad, thankfully.
How about we clear the upstairs first and then reconsider?
Alright, sounds good. Who wants to lead the way?
I just imagine all I have to Rogar. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I know where this go.
Alright.
It involves me going up first. Alright, so what's the top of the stairs?
Give me just
Skill
a
launcher
second.
trap. Right in the chest.
Yeah, come on, you. Come on. Thank you. Okay, that is not where you guys are going to end up. That is, though. And doop! So, for those that are following along our stream here, the map just opened up over there in that little corner. Yeah, come on, computer. You know you want to work. There we go. And you lot. You lot.
Oh, yeah, no.
Partially into the darkness, apparently. And into the full darkness. Ah! Come on, you. You lot are coming up the stairs. Yeah.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
Alright, I need a marching order. Who wants to be first?
Me. I'm the meat wall.
Alright. Rogar. Tarentum and Bjorn?
I like to attack the Dread's gazebo.
Rogar and Mist should be in front, and Yen turned him in the back.
That sounds like a good plan, actually. And of course you have Cassio and Crimson Shadow here, who are also just gonna chill in the back for now.
Gonna hang out for a little bit.
Yep.
I am pretty sure I have already performed my damage soak for this day.
For this, I was waiting for like week, month.
Maybe a year.
That might be pushing it.
Cassio and Crimson are both hold back for a moment, look at each other, and look up and says, "We'll make sure nothing follows you up, okay?"
This sounds good. Thank you, friends.
Alright, so Rogar, you have low light vision?
Yes.
Alright, so we'll see.
Should still have a light spell active, although I guess you use it.
You see kind of what looks like leading into a hallway here. Morning Mist kind of pokes her head around and is like, "Ooh, more wood floor." She, ooh, come on, you. Steps up. I think I hear something. Alright, Rogar. You see another extension of hallway. Here is wall. And here is wall.
As a character, as a gamer, that hallway's fucking trapped. There's never just a hallway in a crawl.
Yeah,
Like my fucking metagame sense is tingling right now. It's like, there's a fucking trap, I know it. There's no way that hall's safe. I don't trust it one iota.
yeah,
Never trust an empty hallway, kids.
you don't see anything out of the ordinary, just passively perceiving. Morning Mist pokes her head around the corner and looks at the door and says, so, plenty of options to choose from, boss. Friend? Which way you want to go?
What's a door and what's a window?
So,
2,
yeah.
3,
come on, you.
double doors, I'm guessing? What it looks like to me?
Door,
Oh, I missed that
Door.
one.
door, hallway,
Oh, more hallway here. And,
door,
okay.
door, and another door.
Okay, well, let's
Double
not
door.
touch the double. Let's not touch the double door. That seems like the big area.
What, over here?
Yeah, let's not do those. I'm saying let's do those last.
You can, you don't see them connected. You see a dividing section of wall there.
Okay, they're not double doors. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go like double doors from here. Oh, might as well go at this one. Like as we I'm tired. As we come. So we'll start with this bottom corner.
Alright, so we're going to reveal this now. It's a bedroom! It looks like this belonged to possibly the servant. Where is it? Yeah, it's an empty servant's bedroom. This looks like it was one of 3, maybe even 4 servants' rooms that were actually on the ground. You guess the full-time duty butler.
Alright, doing an active perception around? Anything? 17?
It looks empty. You're guessing that the creature that you fought in the main entrance hall used to use this room. to sleep in.
Okay. Well, nothing in this one.
All right, you're gonna try this door now.
Yep.
Terrence, are you trying to keep up as well?
Yeah, yes, there you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. There you are. Alright, Morning Mist steps over to the side of the door here and says, Alright! Ready when you are, Rogar.
Open the door.
You open the door. You look down just straight into the this section of the room here. And there is a zombie. The flesh just kind of drooping a bit.
Hi, friend.
Does anybody do anything?
Yes, I say hi, friend.
The zombie kind of turns and goes, "Ugh," and is going to roll for initiative.
I tried.
That's a good perception check for initiative.
Well,
I guess I should do it on the thing so that way it calculates. Do it on the sheet. I keep forgetting how to actual character sheet now.
William gets a 14.
Nope, that's not me. I haven't rolled yet. That was.
Oh, Bjorn.
Yep.
Now, is this perception for initiative?
Yes.
Yep. I still got pretty good rolling.
Well, that gives me a 20.
Whoa. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be Tarentum. Why does Morning Mist have 14, 17? There we go. Nope, no, that's right. Never mind. I'm wrong. Ha. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, we'll figure this out yet. Rogar had the 17 there. There we are. Fixing numbers. Okay. So, Tarentum, Rogar, Bjorn, and the Morning Mist and the Dead. Actually, the Dead get to go after Rogar. Because they had a 17 on their initiative.
Well, I don't think there's a question as far as what I'm going to do here.
It is a reflex save you need?
You know what? I'm going to do something a little different because I don't want to just always be lightninging.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's the new plan? What's the new plan?
Does a 26 hit its AC?
Yeah.
Is that a crit?
Yeah.
Well, the new plan seems to be working pretty good so far.
So,
Well then, he is going to take 3 acid damage and 1 acid splash damage and 1 persistent acid damage from acid splash.
so he's going to take 4 and then 1 each round, right?
Yeah, unless it doesn't say that the damage doubles, but I rolled a 3, so.
But your crits all damage doubles.
That is the case, yes. So,
If it's all damage double, then it's 3, 6, then it's 8 plus the 1 persistent damage.
okay. You cause some major acid splashage over in this corner here, and the zombie just kind of. Rogar, you moving into the room?
Rage, move into the room.
All right. When you do, you get to see the rest of the room here.
Oh, hello. Oh, you have many friends here. Mm.
They all at the sound of the acid splash, you hear before you move, right before you move in, as more zombies. Where am I going with that? There it is. More zombies appear in your line of sight.
Okay. Instead of charging the one, I'm gonna go here, so that way I can act as sort of a wall. And I'm swinging at this guy here.
This one? Oop, if I can select the right thing.
The almost sort of like teal shirt.
Yes. Yes.
Right in the middle of the room.
Rogar comes running into the room.
Only 13.
13? That still hits.
Alright, that's 9 bludgeoning. Not too effective against the zombie, but it's what I had in my hand, so... Don't want to spend an action to, swap weapons. Because I won't have been able to smash.
That's okay. Alright, so you come in, you rage, you come in, and you just swing, and you give a good solid hit. You can tell it does some major damage. It's not like resisting the damage, though. So, whack! That's your 3 actions, right?
See.
Alright. They move now. This one, it's gonna be like, I see what you did to me. And he's gonna send his fists into your face. And that's gonna be terrible.
Nah, he ain't. Nah, he ain't.
No, he ain't, he says. Alright. Zombie Shambler, number 2, is gonna move up here. And he's only gonna get 1 attack in because he's slow.
The first zombie just booped you in the nose.
17 just misses.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Base 19 minus 1 because of, rage.
no.
That'll miss.
Okay, now. Hello, you.
That one will get a flank bonus now.
Yep. So. -2 to your AC.
Minus 2 to my AC, making...
And still failed.
Oh. Righty.
Yep. Alright.
Now that they're in this precarious position, I need to look up our rule.
That sounds fine. You have time, so Bjorn the Wanderer is up now. And we got Morning Mist, I'll handle him. Her. Gender, Robert, gender.
I guess I'll Divine Lance the one that...
Alright. Does he need, dude, need to make a save? Does not look like. Oh, yeah, that is a...
That looks like pain is what it looks like.
That is enough to make him do... Your Divine Lance strikes out against him. Oh, that only affects good, though.
It's good damage, it's only damages evil.
Oh, they are evil, so... Yeah, yeah, it goes down and, or rather, bursts into a flash of light, and what is left is just ash as it crumples to the ground.
Use my third action to say a quick prayer for his soul.
Alright. And that is what you can do. Morning Mist. What do you do, Morning Mist? Well, I'm going to... Oop, that is the wrong window, Robert. Morning Mist seems like the type to come up with Dwacker McFudson. Here it is. come up here and probably try and whack him. Oh, that is a crit. Damn. So yes. Kind of does a little dance around and around behind you, Rogar, and just Thrucker McThrackerson there, just Thrucker McThudson, that's what he named it. Just wham, 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 and he's going to try again to hit it with the other one, with the other next attack. So, oop, that didn't work as planned. That is the second attack there. -5. That still hits. And yes. So, this zombie just gets wailed on here. And bits of it start flying off, and it just collapses when the head just gets knocked clean off. Or at least part of the head. The nunchuck just cuts straight through. And it collapses to the ground. That brings us back to turn Tim.
Aha!
Aha!
So I believe I'm going to move into the doorway, one south and one southwest, or one southwest and then one south, so that I can see who I'm shooting at.
There you go.
And it looks like there'll be 2 of them left, which means I'm going to need 2 reflex saves.
2 reflex saves. They get, oh, ew. Well, one critically, well, depends, is a 20, success?
20 is a success.
It critically succeeds then. And the other one...
DC is 19.
critically fails.
Well, that's 7 damage on the roll.
Well,
Let's see.
and again, acid splash.
No, that one was electric arc. Oh, so 7, 8, so 11 damage.
So that
So the critical fail is 22. The critical success, I believe, is half
yes.
or none. Okay, then I think it'll end up being 5.
Come on, you. All right. And the critical failure took how much?
22.
Crit fail is 0 damage. No, it's normal fail. That's half damage, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Wait,
it critically succeeded in the
crit
save.
success.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So the first one you hit, it seems to just pass through it, and you can explain what happened. But it jumps to the other one, which seems to absorb all the damage and just kind of... And you see the smoking corpse just fall straight forward. Hello.
I'll take it.
All right, yeah.
No complaints on the effects there.
There we are. All right, so that's where we are there. Who's next? Who do I have next? Rogar.
Just gonna lay into this last Shambly boy.
Shambly boy.
Shambly boy. First attack. Yeah. Oh! Oh, look at that critical damage. Look at it. Look at it, ain't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Just post pound.
So, how do you swing your hammer at this thing?
I don't have a lot of room to work with. This room's kind of small.
The ceiling's about 10 feet, maybe.
It's a bit tall for an overhead.
Yeah.
Probably a good hard side swing. just like right in the side and just launches the jaw right off to like here.
Wham! You hear bone and flesh crunch and slither. The legs kind of go up into the chimney. The body whips around. The head just leaves a smear on the hearth there, and the foot gets caught up in the chimney a little bit there, and it just kind of, you see it half hanging in there and half just smeared onto the hearth there. The room, once again, goes silent.
I think those zombies were made of Legos. Because we just took them apart.
You see Cece kind of turn to you, and she goes, "What's a Lego?"
I'll move in and examine the corpses, like the most intact ones.
So
Probably the other three.
yeah, you get a look at their clothing. It looks like there were servants. Yeah, they're wearing servants' clothing. They're just, nothing too fancy about them.
It's a shame. What's the rest of the room? Are those like trophies and stuff, like stuff head?
Yes, there are several trophies actually lying about. We're gonna move him out of the way so you can see one of them. Yeah, you look around, you can see a eagle over here, kind of hanging from a rafter. Oh, and you also hear the sound of armor moving about up around there. And when everybody went into the room, it stopped moving.
Not again.
You do see a cat over here. Let me move CC out of the way. Yeah, stag head mounted up there. You can also see a dragon head mounted here. More like a young dragon. Maybe a younger one.
I'll study the dragon head while the others go around like that. Take some notes in my book.
Taking a good look at it, or?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I'll go ahead and you can do that. What is everyone else doing? Cece's probably just playing around with the one of the other trophies that happens to be in the room. Rogar.
Mm-hmm.
What are you up to over there?
I don't know, just kind of looking around the room, see what else is about.
Okay. Yeah.
Trophy room almost.
Yeah. No slight discoloration with the stag's eye mounted up on the wall behind Cece. She's getting up on top of the cat here.
Gotta take a closer look at that stag.
All right. You can go ahead and give me a perception check. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check there.
Perception to perceive. 25.
25?
25.
Yes. Yes, that they are. Sorry, I just noticed the stream there for a moment. You notice that the stag's eye has a little weird switch about it. Like it can be removed, and it's hollow. It can be moved, and it looks a little hollow on the inside.
Gonna take out a knife and try to like pry it out.
Bjorn, as you're messing about the
Dragon head.
dragon head, you move the jaw a little. You can tell the jaw can move, but it seems like it's locked into place. It looks like it moved once.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay. And what'd you do?
What? Who do? Me. I said I was gonna try to like pry the eye out because that's what we were saying it could. It could be like popped out.
All right, Tim. While they're doing this, what are you doing?
Well, I would be casting Detect Magic, except I'm pretty sure that looks like a suit of armor down there.
What, this little thing here?
This is good choice.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's not in the end.
Yeah, at the mention of the armor, Morning Mist comes up to it and just kind of
Reigns.
starts taking it apart bit by bit. Give me a God, where are the skills at? There they are. That's not the skills I was looking for. God dang it. Ah, there they are. Give me... Yeah, go ahead and give me an arcane check, actually.
Okay. Well, that's not going to be great. Got a 5 on the die. Where are my skills here? Oh, well, it's a 16.
16? Wow. You're pretty certain that you noticed armor moving, but you're not sure if it was because you were in the other room using magic or in this room using magic. And you know already that the armors are any suits of armor, it seems like in this place, when in the room the magic kind of activates this armor. So Rogar,
Yes.
you wiggle the eye a little bit, and you can the eye just kind of wiggles, and you hear a click. And then, as Morning Mist is about to disassemble the arm, she's yanking on it, but nothing's really happened until you hit the switch there, and the arm she's yanking on flies up, and it kind of goes from just hanging loosely down to snapping to attention. And you all hear a rather audible click as when the arm reaches its place.
Looks like that did something.
You see Morning Mist kind of pick herself up and go, "Whoa! Well, I'm gonna try and keep taking apart this armor," and she starts, pulling on the leg next.
Raise its arm.
Yes, let's inspect the other heads for other switches, maybe.
I mean, Andrew and I are a game, and you hear a click, 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 click as he walks around the room
What are you doing?
with his new shiny new armor.
Andrew's
We're gonna
wandering
search.
around the room.
You're gonna do a searching?
Andrew and I will search around, and you guys hear a click, 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 click as he
That's
walks
right.
around with his plate mail.
That's right. Andy's got his armor on. All right. Those that are
Well,
doing this...
one of us got a 10 and one of us got an 18.
Alright. The rest of you go ahead and give me perceptions as well. You're 18. You notice that, well, whoever got the 18 will notice, that, there seems to be something with the joint of one of the, cougar, or the panther's paws there.
You know, I used identical dice for those rolls, so for the fun of it, I'm gonna say it's Handy Andy, and he starts kind of trying to almost like thumb wrestle the paw.
So you guys hear the armored hand just kind of, chinking around the paw of this tiger. Bjorn, once again, you notice that the jaw of the dragon seems to want to move, but can't yet. It seems like it's not unlocked. You also hear a "What is going on there?" kind of faintly over this general direction. And Rogar, you're looking around and you look at the dragon skull and you're like, damn it, I need to get me one of those.
Yes. We must hunt.
And Morning Mist is still trying to disassemble the suit of armor here.
All the others, we should probably, seems like we have company. The next room should probably clear them before we keep moving around in. Is that the door here?
Yes.
That's a door too, right?
Correct.
The voice came from which direction?
Came over here.
Over there.
I'm just gonna take a quick peek at this room, make sure we're not going to get flanked. We start calling that.
You're gonna take a quick peek in there?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This looks like an abandoned storage unit. It's got a few things, but it's nothing too fancy.
What kind of things?
Just like taxidermying items.
It's not disturbing. Close the door on my way out. No.
Morning Mist is like, oh, okay. So we're gonna go. We're gonna move on.
Move on. Keep on moving on.
Make sure we're safe before we try to figure this puzzle out, I guess.
All right.
I think. No.
The door opens to what looks like a little hallway here. You can see what looks like another kind of passageway over here. Come on, let's grab Terran Tim. There we are.
Hey, not there.
Not there?
Don't grab me there.
Wow.
Alright, so push into this little hallway here.
Into the hallway. So you can actually see a little bit more of a little bit more of this room here. You can kind of see basically it looks from your angling there like an office. Morning Mist comes over and kind of starts playing with the looks like chests and such up here. Like there's jewels and other kinds of things here. How's everyone else doing?
kind of look back as like, want to try to talk this time? Want to just motions to Maul.
What was that?
I'm basically looking at the group and be like, are we going to try and talk? Because this thing is clearly intelligent enough to talk, whatever it is. Like, I
I
doubt,
guess I'll step here and peer into the room.
I doubt anyone here is alive.
Okay. 2 shakes of Lamb's tail as I fix this.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Ah, here it is. Okay, so. Ooh.
That's always a worrying sound of DM's like, okay, let me check this. Ooh.
Okay. That's good to know. I like rolling numbers. It makes me feel secretive. So you hear, from this room, please, please, come in.
What can I see from here?
Alright, let's reveal a little more. That is what you see.
I'll step in then.
Alright, you step in. And I'm just going to reveal the rest of this room for you here. Once I can get all my setup set up. There we are. In this room, it looks like a really well decorated office. The office downstairs was not as cleanly cut. The one downstairs, you would assume, was meant to show guests and other businessmen. Here, though, it seems like the private rooms. It is clear that this place is very well kept. You see various baubles and trophies. At the desk, however, is a rather pale, almost ghostly figure. It appears to be a lord, and he looks up and says, "Living ones. Yes. Good, good. Thank you. Please, have a seat." And he gestures to a set of chairs that are right here. And Morning Mist kind of... Get the right selector there. Morning Mist kind of pokes her head in and is like, "Oh! Another form of life. What are you?"
Fascinating.
Exactly.
Greetings, sir.
"A gentleman. My pleasure, my pleasure. Welcome, welcome. Have a seat. Are there any more of you?"
Perhaps.
Andy waves.
I'm going to stay outside the room for this one in case things go bad.
And he says, "I thought there might have been more. Well, let's hope you are enough. What brings you here?"
We're asked to come here and check up on the place since we haven't heard for a while, and maybe inquire about some kind of relic the lord of this manor had.
"Ah, the relic. You've come for that. Well, it is my unfortunate news that I must tell you. The lord of the manor is bound until the situation is dealt with. For the lord as myself." And he stands and gives a bow and says, "I am Lord Licusia, at your service. And as you can see, I've been here 2 months as a spirit, unable to move on, but unable to deal with the monster that took my flesh. I cannot take action, but I wish to be free, and see my fathers, and continue on to be judged in vigil, and, of course, to see my father's home in the great vale of Passem. The artifact you seek is, of course, in the next room. But be warned, I must ask of you, deal with this creature that hides in my cellar, doing who knows what kind of evil. It's a monster unlike any you have faced thus far. It hunts the living like a demon, and the howl that cursed, hellish howl shatters the resolve of even the strongest of men, and it leads the others here. It has the head of a stag and the hugger of a damned. What it is, I know not, but it must be destroyed or I shall never rest. I have no heirs left, but bring that beast back into the abyss and make sure the lands are cleansed. And if you must take what you can, even the artifact, I'll even tell you where it is. Alas, I cannot leave, though.
Thank you, my lord. You have my word. I'll do everything I can to free you from this torment.
Yes. The artifact you seek is in the trophy room, and he gestures to the room you just came from.
Just out of curiosity, do you know about the ghoul infestation?
He looks at you for a moment and says, "Yes, I do. Those are the creatures that follow that monster from the abyss." And he just kind of looks disdainfully down at his floor, like as in utter disgust of something so foul infecting his noble home.
We just came from the trophy room. There seems to be some sort of puzzle involved. Can you tell us how to solve it to retrieve the...
Yes. Sorry, something just popped up on my screen there. And, he says, yes, you must, of course, be aware that there's a secret way of getting through. If you perhaps keep a close eye on everything in there. And he gives a wink.
Thank you, my lord. I hope to be able to lift your curse soon.
Yes. Oh, and one more thing, if you please. My poor wife and child, they were destroyed. They were taken, eaten, desecrated by these monsters. After you've dealt with the other monsters, could you please make sure they're given the proper rights of Athale? May his light shine on us all.
Of course, you have my word. We'll see to all of the poor souls who fell here.
And no, Bernie, we don't see anything marked Dundermuffin. Just wanted to let you know.
Guess I'll head back towards the trophy room.
All right.
No Dunder Mifflin in the office. All right.
All right, and Morning Mist just kind of hangs out here for a moment and starts chatting up with the ghost, and you can hear a small conversation. All right, Bjorn, you go back in, and Andy seems to be struggling with the paw of this panther here.
I'll help him and...
Alright, so when you go over, you know the paw, you can see him kind of trying to jump on the paw there. And you go over and you just push down the paw, and you hear a click, and give me a perception check. Rogar, you came back in here? Rogar?
Andy got 18 on his perception check.
I muted my microphone for a moment. Yes, I came back in here.
Alright. And Tarentum, did you also return?
I did. I guess I should also roll one for myself in addition to Andy's 18.
Yes. Alright, that's not.
I got the 9.
You got a 9?
Yes.
Alright, so you guys hear more clicking noises. But as you look around the room, you don't see anything different.
Guess I'll try to check the dragon jaw again, see if it opens.
It does not budge still.
I guess I'll check another head. Check this head. Where?
Both the eyes look normal. The mouth doesn't move. You kind of look at the the head there. What was your passive perception, or what is your perception score?
9 plus 9.
And as you're looking, you notice something odd about the hawk here. The hawk is carrying what looks like a rodent corpse.
Tasteful.
I'll try to pry it from its mouth, I guess, or close it.
All right. Come on, you. Come on. Come on. There.
Just waiting for the whole place to explode.
Self-destruct sequence initiate. Ah, for fuck.
All right. The rat that it was holding actually comes loose pretty easily. It looks like there was a lever that was the claw was holding onto it tighter, and it looks like the claw had been loosened. And you hear another tick. It actually comes from over here.
I'll check the jaw again.
As you do, you notice the jaw is movable now.
I will carefully, while leaning, not straight on, not facing, to this from the side. I'll try to pry it open gently.
All right. Give me, what are the skills again, Robert? Come on, you know this game. You love this game. Why can't you retain information about this game?
Athletics, acrobatics, thievery.
Actually, give me a dexterity check. Just straight dexterity. Oh. Oh my. Oops. You break off a couple of the teeth of the dragon. You just kind of come on, crunch. Oh. And you could see bits of a couple of fangs just fall down to the ground. And Handy Andy just comes up, picks them up, and kind of makes it so it looks like his the fangs are under the gauntlet fingers there, and looks like he's got a pair of claws now.
I was gonna say we just need hollow them out and stick them on the ends of the gauntlets. He has dragon tooth claws and
you hear you hear
poke of doom.
You hear every 3 clicks is metal, and every 2 clicks are teeth as they scurry across the floor towards Tarentum. Other than that,
I will hear those footfalls in my nightmares now. Thank you.
Other than that, you
clattering
don't
hear... the clattering of teeth in a very thing oh god. just any scene in the Addams Family with Thing in it, and he's scurrying across, and just
Dun, 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 dun. Wow.
Let's move on quickly. You can't. You made this nightmare.
I love every second of it too. All right, so where are we? Yeah, the jaws.
So would that be a dentist or a taxonomist to fix, or taxidermist?
Yes.
So does anybody do anything while Bjorn just kind of
I would
breaks.
look. Are there any other animals we haven't messed with yet? I futzed with, but my mouth's failing me.
You don't see any other. Yeah, you don't see any other.
There's the stag, the big cat, the hawk, and the dragon.
Yep.
Okay.
And the suit of armor.
And the suit of armor. But the suit of armor seems to be the finish to the puzzle.
It's still standing at attention.
Okay. Oh god damn, who's printing it?
Somebody else want to try to pry the smart up him or inspect?
I'll get a shot.
I'll keep searching the room, I guess. I don't know. Like I'll look at every.
Alright, so you're doing the search action there. Anybody else want to give a dexterity check to the jaws of the dragon?
Sure.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my. Oh.
Let's try something here. Don't mind me. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay, good. So.
I got a natural 1.
Thank you for the heads up, Vrogar. For those that can't see. Let's do that over here for now. And, yeah. Thank you for that heads up there. We are not a dex party. So, yes. You don't break the jaw, you just, you jiggle around. You feel the, part of the jaw cracking. But it just kind of... You stop for a moment, like, yeah, I'd let go. Tarentum, you get up there, and... You touch it, and somehow... An eyeball flies out of the dragon's head. Like you just
Andrew palms the eyeball, and now he's wandering around with an eyeball literally held in his palm.
God. Okay. Morning Mist comes in and is like, hey, what's going on? Anybody answer Morning Mist?
We're trying to do something with these jaws. I think dismantle them, but I'm not sure.
He looks at the jaws and says, well, what do you need to do, huh?
Try fiddling with them or wiggling them.
Fiddling and wiggling with them? That sounds
I
like...
tried and I popped...
What was that?
I tried and I popped his eyeball out.
Oh. Well, okay, let me give it a shot. So, after about 20 minutes of just fiddling around...
Can I have Handy Andy try?
You may. Go ahead and have Andy roll dexterity, I guess. God.
And Handy Andy... So, counterpoint to my natural 1, Handy Andy just rolled a 20.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I am not.
So I'm thinking of changing the name of the episode from Second Floor Romp to All Hand on Deck, or It's a Good Thing to Be a Hand. Jesus. So, Handy Andy smacks Morning Mist's hand away as she's just, hold on, I think I can get it, and then just kind of like whack, 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 and just gets in the maw and like puppeteers the mouth for a moment until you hear a soft click and everything freezes, and you hear a door roll open from this corner. Put this over there. What is everyone's game plan?
Sorry, I'd step away for a second. What did I mean?
What did you miss?
Yes.
Handy Andy rolled a natural 20 to finagle with the dragon jaw.
Did it open? Or?
Yep. A hidden door behind the armor over here slid open.
Let's check it out then.
Alright. Alright, there, I fixed that problem. Alright, so the, when you walk in, you have a light source, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Rogar. Yeah, Handy Andy got a natural 20.
Of course, Handy Andy got the 20. Of course, Andy got the 20.
And Handy Andy has all the luck. So, the...
Nothing but Dex.
Huh?
Nothing but Dex.
With that 20, can he get the missing 3 teeth that he needs? I mean...
Without breaking the rest of the jaw? Yes. Oh. Inside, you can actually see a treasure chest there. And when you open it up, you can see...
Whoa.
You don't open it up?
See as far as I can and poke it lightly with my staff.
Okay. You poke it, nothing happens.
Alright, well, I guess I'll try to open it.
Alright. Flip the latch. Latch opens up. And inside you can see a rather nice bit of hull there. Looks like a variety of art pieces and other loose treasure, coins, and a couple other items there. And sitting on top of all this is the spherical object that you guys were hired to find.
So we have it.
You can see a couple of what looks like vials of alchemical goods and come on, brain. A couple what looks like rune stones.
Can I identify the runes with Arcana?
Go ahead and give me that.
28.
28.
Nice. This is more your speed.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I for some reason I thought my Arcana was 9. It's 11, so that's a 30.
Yeah, that you.
You figure it out. You get there.
Yay for being an expert in
there.
Arcana, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You find a pair of weapon potency runes, as well as a striking rune.
Yes!
Yes.
Sorry. I'm excited. Because 2d12 hammer.
What have I
It's
given?
already plus 1. It's already plus 1.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. You also find... three, what look like alchemical vials. Where's that treasure key bit? And, after a bit of counting up, if you guys want to take that time.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll take a minute. We're not in a rush.
Right. So Morning Mist says, starts poking through all the treasure and looking at all the little vials and just like, here you go. Oh, this looks cool. Here you go. And there's like 3 of them though, so there's not really much. Yeah, altogether you guys find you would guess about 150 gold pieces worth of goods here.
That's a lot of goods.
Hey, you with the carpentry tools. You might like these runes. They'll help you.
Who are you talking to? Oh.
I have a hammer. I have a hammer.
That needs to become a clip.
That's rude.
I hope somebody's taking up crafting.
That's rude. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Is crafting based off of intelligence? I have an intelligence. I can craft theoretically.
Yeah, I'm going to get a clip of that.
He's a carpentry tools. He's might help you.
Alright, well, we'll get back to that later. So,
Later.
yes, later.
Okay, it's already a +1 hammer.
Yeah.
He's striking on it to really like just.
Alright, so the rest of you, as you guys are looking through the treasure and such, you hear Morning Mist. She goes, so yeah, there's this, and I think he said there might be some more stuff.
Where is there more stuff?
Well, I hope you don't mind creepy incorporeal bodies, because it's back in here.
Alright, I'll make sure to store the orb inside my belt pouch.
Alright.
I assume our big Rogar can carry a bunch of loot on him.
Probably.
Probably, he says.
We stuffed the rest of the loot in his backpack, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take
somehow.
some. I'll take some of the crap so that way the less swole members of the party can actually do stuff.
Until we can sort it out properly back on the ship, I guess.
Yep.
So, go back.
And I can get my striking rune etched.
Alright, there was some jewelry in here you said that Mist had found? Like, did she find enough to be worth anything?
She says, oh no, those are just displays pieces. He says over here. And you can see the Lord just kind of look at Morning Mist for a moment, and look at you as you come in, Bjorn, and say, I take it you figured out the puzzle.
Yes, thank you for your hints.
You are most worthy, then. I am sure you will fare very well against the creature below.
You mentioned some more supplies in here we could take to help us in our quest to free this.
He nods and kind of gestures. I'd open it up. I would open it up, were it not for the fact that I do not have the ability to affect the corporeal anymore.
Yes, of course. I guess I'll open the chest then.
Alright, so you open it up, and the first thing you can see is a bag. You see various bits of things. It's not really a chest, it's more like a vault. And, he kind of just, tells you the code, and you open up. You see a bag. And then behind it, you see what looks like a weapon, a cloak, and quite a few other little things there. Mostly coins quite a few coins actually, and looks like a various assortment of goods.
I guess we'll take some time with the whole group to try to identify everything.
Do what now? I didn't catch that last bit, sorry.
Identify everything and like sort all the loot. Like I don't know how that works exactly.
Hey, Rogar!
See?
You gonna hide in the trophy room while they divvy the rest of the loot?
So I have passed popcorn and been enjoying popcorn. Just joined the group.
Alright.
It's just buttery popcorn.
Yeah, buttery popcorn. Always a good excuse. So, let's start with the easy stuff first. You find that much in silver. Oh, excuse me, that much. The first one was gold. The second one is... Yeah, no, we're gonna reroll. Ah! Okay, you find that many silver pieces. And holy crap.
Is someone keeping track of this?
I'm writing it down.
Okay,
Alright.
as long as someone's writing it down.
And that last bit is copper pieces. So 13 gold pieces, 11 silver pieces, and 16 copper pieces there. You also find a couple of vials. They look like they've been labeled alchemist fires. You find a jade cat little talisman-like thing.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
That a jade cat. It looks like a little small jade cat. A bottle which is labeled invisibility. A token that looks like it has a fan on it. And a strange little spike. On top of that, the weapon you pull out is a rapier, and it looks rather well crafted. In a coat that looks like it was made of coyote fur. When you look in the bag, you notice it seems deeper than it should be.
So,
Smells like a bag of holding.
Morning, Miss
So
Rose.
how many Arcana checks do I need to make to identify this stuff?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. I'm doing these two at a time, and I will save them as they come up. Let's see, 24 and a 19.
Call it what you're rolling for, so that way.
Arcana every time.
No, I mean,
Time.
like, you're trying to identify the weapon, the bag, the.
Yeah.
Okay, well we'll
'cause that
start
would
with
matter.
the. We'll start with the bag at 24 and the weapon at 19.
Yes, this is a bag of holding type 1. This looks like your run-of-the-mill nice little bag of holding that you can carry a bunch of good stuff in. I think it's actually a warm. Yeah, there it is. You know that this has a 25 bolt capacity. And it's usually able to hold quite a bit. You can put a lot of things in there. You can, and it won't change the size of the bag. And just be careful not to overload or break the bag. It ruptures and is ruined and cause the items to be lost for all eternity.
Who has the lowest strength besides me for that one? I mean, really, that's...
Yeah. What was the other one? 19, you said?
19.
This is a +1 striking rapier. You find the runes on it, and you see basically the magical enhancement, and you see another rune that basically just lists the basically causes it to do extra damage.
Okay. Let's see, what else is up for IDing here?
There is a bottle labeled invisibility, a token with a fan on it, a jade cat, and a spike.
So on the spike, I have a 29, and the jade cat, I have a 16.
I'm going to go with the jade cat. This is the magical talisman Jade Cat, a thumb-sized feline carved on a rare stone. It's usually worn on armor for 1 minute after you activate the cat. You treat all falls as 20 feet shorter, and you're not flat-footed when you balance. Mechanically speaking, you would know that these things are good for airship travel, actually, because sometimes, people fall off, and this kind of helps with the landing.
Okay, so we need one of those for all of us. And what was the spike with the 29?
This attaches to armor, and this thing, is designed to help catch onto edges. Mechanically speaking, when you activate it, you give it a command. The trigger is you attempt to grab an edge but haven't rolled. And the only requirement is that you're an expert in reflex. When you activate the spike, it shoots a strand of force to help you gain purchase. If you roll a success on triggering attempt, you get a critical success instead. If you roll a critical failure, you get failure instead.
Okay. And the other two items, I have a 23 on the fan and a 17 on the potion.
Okay, the 17 on the potion is enough to tell you that this is a potion of invisibility.
Hey! What do you know?
Yeah, invisibility potion. You gain the effects of the second level invisibility spell when you drink this thing. As for the feather token... there it is. There's a fan. Where's the fan at? Type anchor, bird. Just fan. There it is. It appears to be in the shape of a feather, excuse me. You know that these tokens all come in different shapes and sizes. The feather shafts dipped in gold bears a single arcane rune. When this activates, it causes it to transform into another object, and that can be used as normal for that object. But these tokens can only be used once, most of them permanently becoming the item in their description. This particular one requires you to fan it in a given direction. If this direction is towards the sail of the vessel, the feather flutters up towards the sail and fans continuously, filling the sail with air and granting the vessel a plus 10 foot circumstance bonus to a speed for 8 hours. If fanned in any other direction, it instead produces a single casting of the gust of wind. So basically, you look at this and you're like, I want to use this right now to make the effect, but it may not work anymore afterwards.
And I tell everyone everything that we have just learned over the course of an hour.
Also, there was the cloak, too.
Oh, cloak. That one is going to be a 26.
Judging by the fur, you can tell this is coyote fur. This dusty coat is mangy brown and gray coyote fur. You know that if you wear this in the wild, basically helps survive out in the wilderness better. Mechanically, you gain a +1 item bonus to survival checks, and if you critically succeed at survival to subsist, you can feed twice as many creatures.
Aha.
Ah!
And I relay that.
So, yes.
That was a productive hour and 10 minutes.
The Lord just kind of, occasionally he'll say, "Ah, yes, I got that on a hunting trip," or, "Ah, that was a gift from a local mage, hedge mage." Some of them he kind of goes, "Oh, so that's what that's for. I thought it was just a valuable bauble." Yeah, so you basically study the item and items in question. Besides
I
that,
hope everybody enjoyed their nap.
what do the rest of you do for the hour and 10 minutes? If you want to do like medicine checks and such, I'll give you that.
Right, I guess I'll top myself off since I'm still like 4 short of being full.
So tell us about these suits of armor that keep attacking us.
He looks at you for a moment. The suits of armor that keeps attacking. Oh, I think I
Anytime
know.
we use.
Oh, yes. Cussed, oh. You have that feat, right, Bjorn?
Do it.
The feat that lets you do it every 10 minutes instead of an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Good, because, yikes! Didn't quite make the DC. He says, something strange happened. They brought hauntings into this house. The armors are the spirits of the angry and the dead. What are you up to, Rogar?
Nothing really.
Nothing really.
I wonder why they're
For the
so
rest of
angry
my
at
time,
magic, though.
I'll check his
Oh.
bookshelves, look at his books.
Oh. Oh, that's not.
What happened?
Oh, I'm sending a picture right quick of what's not fair.
Uh-oh.
If I can get a shot that's not glared. There we go. There we go. It's not relevant to anything. It's just not fair.
Are those 20s?
Those are 20s.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Alright.
that's what I get for playing around, I guess.
Waste all the 20s. Alright,
Well, at least I got those 5 ones in a row out of the way.
he says, the armors just, for some reason, do not like magic. No one knows what happened, not even the ghouls.
Does anybody want any of that loot right now? Should we just like, put it in the bag?
Let's put it in the party bag and then we'll divvy up later.
Alright. I thought I'd say a Tarantum should probably hold on to the potion of invisibility, just in case.
Morning Mist says, well, these are alchemist fires.
Yes, you want them?
Sure. And,
Uh-huh.
she puts them
I
on
think-
in her,
I
I'm guessing she has a little bag.
I think if any of us can make use of any of this right away, we might as well.
Why ask? I don't think anybody can Morning Mist use the rapier.
She can actually.
Should probably use that for now at least, until like she can transfer the runes to her favorite weapon, I guess.
And I'm thinking that I'm thinking that striking rune should go to our friend with the hammer.
The runes take like at least a day to craft onto a weapon, so
Oh,
can't
well,
use
then
them right
that's-
now.
So how long do we have to complete that? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I'd be all for taking a day break to refresh my spells, but I mean, we're on a roll.
Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm trying to do some editing. I hit a wrong button there. Ah, stop that! It is a...
We'll also transfer the loot we put in Rogor's bag into the bag of holding. Did we ever identify the 3 alchemist vials?
Oh,
I
the
might as
three-
well do that. Huh?
3 alchemist vials?
Yes, I don't think you told us what was in the...
Yes, that is a...
I think that's crafting check though, to find what's
Yeah,
in it.
that's a... Not as good at crafting, but I could still do it.
Go for it. How do you not have crafting?
I mean, fortunately it's at a +9, so I've got an 18 and a 23 on the first 2.
Alright, so one of them is a, one of them
Wait
is
a minute, wait a
poison.
minute. Wait, don't tell me yet, because I've got to double check. Yeah, no, I can't do that because I don't have alchemist tools,
Oh,
which is a requirement for that skill.
yeah, that's right. So, yep, nope, you can't figure it out. You're just looking at it and going, yeah.
Into the bag of holding to go. Does anybody want to hold the bag, or I guess I can do it?
Morning, Miss
Does it
Charles.
take?
No different.
Does it take it? Like, can it be used as a backpack, or does it take like a hand to hold?
It has basically a strap, so you can just kind of strap it on you.
All right, guess I'll do that.
All right, give me 2 seconds while I figure out what the rapier stats are. Whoa. Deadly, disarm, finesse.
Deadly, so yeah. Pretty strong weapon. The only downside is it doesn't have agile.
I believe he is trained in that. He should be.
You know, I am reading the description for the bag holding type 1, and now I'm wondering how many bulk a living creature is.
yeah. Usually it's like 5 or 6 bulk or something.
It's that kind of talk that makes me glad I'm the one who's carrying it now.
I'm gonna read this. A living creature placed inside the bag has enough air for 10 minutes before it begins to suffocate. And it can attempt to escape against the DC of 13.
Always.
So, you know, as long as we keep 7 or so bulk clear, get in the bag.
All right. And he says,
Charm some.
the Lord says, be warned, I believe there are other creatures still up here. I know in the room over next door, and he points to here, in my old bedroom, they have something. And he just kind of looks enraged and says, something that was stolen from me. If you could deal with that as well, I'd be most appreciative. But be careful of using magic.
Right, of course, because having two spellcasters in a party has to suck.
Time to start pulling my weight.
I guess time to head back out. There's a door there, I assume.
Yep, and I'll just do this here. That's not really a secret room. That's just, or it doesn't have anything. That's not quite WYSIWYG, but that looks like it connects here a little bit. Do you also go out, Tarrenton?
I do.
Alright. Morning Mist actually stops over in this spot here. And says, oh hey! This looks like another way into the next room here.
It does. That was a hallway, right? Can you see what's there now? Or is there like something
now
like
that you're actually over there. That's what you see.
course.
It
Your
looks like
armor?
there's another set of stairs, and yes,
Okay.
that is the armor that you heard
Look at the two
earlier.
casty people.
no magic around here then? So I guess we'll follow Morning Mist then.
All right, she comes into this little spot here and says, "It's a
I will
washroom."
admit I don't.
Wait.
What was that, Tarrenton?
I will admit I don't like it when I can't use magic. At that point, I'm just a guy with a stick.
Are you
This
sure
time
it's
I
not
got
cheap?
with a glowing stick.
So, like I said, this appears to be a washroom, and you hear actually whatever that sound effect was just now, coming from the next room. Yes,
Get
you hear
ready
that.
for fight. Rogar, you burst in first. Get the element of surprise.
Okay.
Give us a shout if you see any suits of armor.
Kick in the door.
All right, I want everyone to give me a perception check
Perception to perceive or perception to initiatize?
to initiatize. When you kick
Whoa.
the door open,
Be it. Be it.
actually, I will say you can see this here. You can see the porch. You see what appears to be a woman and a young man here.
Oh.
And behind them, down here, you can see what looks like one of the ghouls.
Oh, the woman
And
and
no
young man
Terran,
is sad.
Tim, it does not talk about its precious.
He goes.
That
That's the precious. Gives it
is
back.
insane. Okay, so Terran Tim, what'd you get, Rogar?
10.
10. And Bjorn got a 14. Let's find out what Morning Mist gets here, yeah?
Sure.
Initiative, Morning Mist, wherever you're... I gotta... Niet.
Don't
Wrong
like.
universe.
No.
Wrong universe.
Wrong cannon.
Yeah. Where are my stats at for these two things? These two wonderful, lovely things. There it is. Oh,
Oh.
right. I forgot. I needed.
That just reminded me of a bit I saw on the Stephen Colbert show to help Vap for time more to try to figure shit out. I think it was a Colbert show. He had, or maybe I'm really transferred to doing late night, but he had Andy Serkis on, the guy who does Golem and a bunch of other stuff. And he had, in the Golem voice, Andy Serkis read out tweets from Donald Trump. It was very funny. And my favorite part is when Andy, before he passes the tweets for Andy to read, and he like hops up and like squats in his chair like Gollum would.
That's terrible.
It's hilarious. He knows what people want, and he also loves doing it. I can tell.
Alright, let's see here. What the?
What?
Okay.
Why is it?
You're about to see why.
Oh,
Yes. So guess which things get to go
Please
first?
please say psych.
No. They're going to move right up to you. And they can only get 2 actions, luckily, so... one of them gets a 13, and the other one might actually hit. Does that 19 hit there, Darren? Rogar?
What the, sorry? 19? Yeah, that hits me.
5 points of damage. As you get a fist. And it grabs you. You were grabbed by the zombie. That is its turn. Morning Miss actually decides to try and acrobatics her way through. Because that seems like a reasonable thing to do. Wait, there's a feat that she was trying to do here, that's right.
Washing and buckling.
Yep, swashbuckling. We'll say that works. So she ends up over here, so...
Panache.
Yep. She flanks. And she gets her panache. Oh. What? Let's try that again, shall we? That actually, does not hit.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. Okay, so... to perform a feint, she needs to make a acrobatics check, right? No, a deception. She's trained in that, right? Yes. Alright. So it is flat-footed. So she tumbles on through, and instead of using her nunchucks this time, she draws her shiny new rapier.
Shiny new Pokemon Staverson.
And tries to, get a good jab in.
I can't
but
wait to hear the
overextends
name.
it.
I can't wait to hear the Morning Mist name for it.
Yes.
Like me making that dumb like Pokemon Staverson. I'm like, wait, it's probably going to be something not too far off of that.
She's like, ha-ha, and does a overextending feint. She succeeds.
Is her attack bonus really only +7? That seems kind of way too low.
Also, +1 from the. Did you count the +1 from the rapier?
That is a good point.
And this weapon too, right? So it should be able to use Dex if that's higher.
Dex to hit, which should be high.
Alright, yeah. So we're just gonna pretend that all happened like this. Yeah, that time it worked.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, +10
so,
seems like a much better bonus.
yes, the +10 worked. And,
Well, did you actually stab it?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Brian, you can do it.
I believe.
My brain just decided to go derp. Yeah, it doesn't really do much else, and it is still flat-footed. Bjorn!
Alright, gonna Divine Lance that one.
Alright, let's see it. Whoa.
What?
Alright. Good solid hit, not a critical, unfortunately. However, you make your gestures and a lance of divine energy slams right into it. It is still standing. That is 2 of your actions.
Yeah, I think I'll just not do anything.
Alright. Rogar.
Here, Lord. Yes, 1 second. I need to cover. Thorn charge here. There.
Wait, are those ghouls or zombies?
Yes. We'll find out shortly. First action, rage. Second action, smash.
Rage. Smash.
Rage, and then follow with smash. Or swing. Yep. Ouch.
Ah, not quite a critical.
Not.
+2 with the flanking as well.
Oh, yeah.
23.
Actually, yeah. Yeah.
Will 23 make it a flank?
Yeah.
Make a crit? Ooh.
Yeah. Takes
That hurt.
28 there? That's what it says?
Yep. Oh, I think what CC pointed out that they basically
yeah.
do separate rolls for the damage, so it's basically the first roll just doubled, so
Yeah.
I only rolled a 1, which is sad times. Wait, that's only plus... Oh yeah, +2 later on, because it's a bonus, so... Yeah. So...
Oh, so close.
Well, I got second attack. Keep in mind,
Yeah,
this one will have a -3.
5.
-3?
5?
Because +2 from flanking.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna have I get that, whatever. I'll just roll. We'll figure it out.
Roll!
Ouch! That's a 20 anyways.
Yeah, that automatically just... Okay.
Yeah, even plus minus
think
bonus
it's
is just
dead, guys.
whack.
Alright. Uh-oh. There it is. It, just falls, collapses into a, bloody, bony mess. You hit the kid, so it kind of...
Oh no, I feel bad now.
Yeah, the kid just goes down, and
No!
the body
That's my
goes
turn.
silent.
That's my turn.
Yes. Unfortunately for you, though, guess who comes up next?
I mean, Morning Mist is also in the room, I'll say that. But I don't think you're going to try and kill someone's character when I'm out here.
He looks over at the plant thing, is like, not
Carl
flesh,
did.
but you! And points straight at you, Rogar.
Of
And-
course.
Can you make it?
No?
Yes, he
No.
can.
What about jumping over the bed?
Yes, he can, actually. You brought up
Acrobatics check?
No, doesn't need to.
No? No?
Does
Oh,
not
okay.
need to.
Why, you got little bat wings, some shit?
He leaps.
Oh.
Swiftly.
Oh, he got a spat. One might call it a swift leap?
Yep.
I don't know.
Right on top of the
Abilities.
corpse.
Oh, hi. Oh,
It
hello.
says, fresh meat! And I need a fortitude save from both you and,
Morning Mist.
yeah, everyone within a 10-foot radius of him.
Bjorn. Bjorn's also within 10.
Whew.
Okay. Okay. Fortitude.
You...
Be strong. Wow.
You smell it, and you're just like, okay. Disgusting,
like-
but okay. Morning Mist and...
Smells like Auntie's cooking.
Morning Mist and Rogar, you both just kind of cover your nose and you're like, oh god, who let one rip?
Oh
And,
god, jeez.
It's going to try and scrape a claw against you.
Oh, why would you do this? This is rude. Why would? Oh,
Oh,
well, it's not good news. Not good. Bad news. Still stab me.
You don't just get stabbed though.
Oh, no, get it. This is not how undead work. It's never just stab. It's never just a little prick.
You take 7 points of damage, and I'm going to need
2 points of damage. Where's my? Oh,
fortitude save from you.
god damn it! Okay, I'll just keep checking it this way. One sec. I forgot I had all my pencils in my DM bag, and it's in my room. Let me just open Google Doc real quick, and I'll just do it that way. Fucking let me go to Google Doc. Do it thing. Taking forever, really. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, it happens.
So I took 7 points of damage.
Yep. And I need a fortitude save.
And another fortitude. That's good.
Nope.
Not as good. Nowhere near as good.
As you feel the claws rake against you, you feel
Oh,
your
not
body
again.
stiffen and you become paralyzed.
Oh, this is bad for me.
What does the paralyzed condition mean? You
Means bad things. I know that.
are
Immobilized,
can't
flat-footed.
take actions except recall knowledge and others that require only your mind. You cannot see.
Oh, I can't see.
You can see, but you cannot seek.
Oh, seek.
Yes.
I can't actively look around until. Okay.
And it is going to get one more attack on you.
Please no. So flat-footed means no dex, meaning that goes down. Well, good news, I stopped raging. So full. Okay, I have AC.
Does a 9
Roll a
hit?
3. No.
AC of 9 misses. So, that is all
Yes.
the guests can do, luckily. For now.
Somebody please help me.
Tarantim, you see
Please from that cage.
the mighty barbarian, you know, "Ah! Oh shit, what is that smell?" And then a claw just slashes across him, and he falls back, and he just goes stiff. He can't move.
Oh, Kern. No one. Okay.
Oh, what?
I was with her Raw's oil can, but I can't move. So oh, Kern.
What are you
You
doing,
know
Tarantim?
what?
Let me explain the joke. It's funnier.
Well, I want to do something, but there's people in the way.
Just do it. I'll forgive you later.
Are you sure?
Well, if I don't. Well, if I'm dead, I can't really, because.
The problem is it's a 15-foot cone.
Oh.
Yeah, no, please don't burning hand us.
Please don't burning hand the plant.
I was thinking color spray, but
Oh.
That's actually worse.
yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
Analysis paralysis. All right. Well, you know what? 2 actions here. Tink, 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 tink. I need a fortitude save from him as Handy Andy goes up and boops him.
Okay.
Just whack him on the nose like a bad. No, bad.
You said fortitude, right?
Yep.
This thing is trying to eat
What
you.
did it get?
It got a 26.
Yeah, that passes.
Yeah. It sees the hand come up and it's just like, wait, where's the rest of it? So what was it supposed to do again?
Chill touch.
Oh,
That would have been nice.
Critical success is a complete miss, right?
Yeah. It only does. So chill touch only affects undead if they fail,
Yeah.
and all it
Yeah.
does is make them flat-footed unless they critically fail, and then they get a will save to see if they do anything else. No, it's a really bad spell.
Not
And
great.
what do you do with your last action there, Haas?
I am gonna throw up shield.
Alright. We come back to the zombie. Zombie sees that the ghoul is dealing with this situation,
Go on his way. Okay.
and turns towards Morning Mist.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What
It's
did
just...
you do?
Oh. Oh. What? Morning Mist takes 3 points. And it's gonna just try and slam its fist into Morning Mist again. What is Morning Mist AC? Actually, now that I think about it, that'd be helpful to know. 20. Yeah, that first one hit. The second one misses. And it is Morning Mist's turn to be like, ah! I must stab! She doesn't like this thing that just took a big old chunk out of her friend. It does something, though. Wow. Yeah. Takes X amount of damage. What is that? It doesn't take that much damage. It gets poked, but you can tell that it really doesn't do much. So she's going to do another overextending feint. Yeah, where did it go? There it is. Oh, what the hell? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, good. Why? What happened?
What happened?
What? Okay. So, what? Wait, what? Why is that working like that? There it goes. So yes, good news. Ghoul, creature is flat-footed, so it takes a she's out for blood. So wow. Yeah, this thing takes an additional. Oh shit! I forgot to subtract, but it's still a critical. Yeah, that's still a critical. Damn. Damn, she's trying to kill this thing. That's a D8. And just, like, skewers. You can see the magical rapier just poke straight through. And you see the creature. You must be dealt with next. And Bjorn.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna... Can I see that, the ghoul from where I am?
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna try to Divine Lance it. That's not good.
Nope, it misses.
Rolled a 2, a 1, and a 1 on this one.
Yeesh. That's not good. Alright, and you got anything else up your sleeve there?
Nope.
Alright. Rogar.
Actually, yeah, no.
I'm paralyzed. Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'll move down here behind Rogue.
Okay, Rogar.
I'm paralyzed.
You can give me a fortitude save.
Sure. $17 help me?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Your muscles begin relaxing and you gain control. However, you cannot do anything.
I'm back, but not till next turn. Unless this thing paralyzes me again.
No,
Isn't that
it's-
saved at the
it's-
start of its turn? Oh no, it's at the end.
Yep. And, yeah. This thing turns around and says, "You must be dealt with." Rolling the dice. In 3, 2, 1.
Wow, that's accurate on that one. That's going to slap.
That's gonna hit, but not crit.
Yep.
Oh, she needs to make a fortitude save.
Yeah, she do. Okay, she is barely. Oh, wait. Why'd you roll a d6?
+5. Oh.
Yeah, like rolling d6. What?
Oh.
Rolling. I'm
Well,
very
that's
confused.
for that wasn't for her. That was for the damage.
Oh, okay. I was very confused.
Okay, no, she did. That was a slashing. Oh, and Morning Mist goes down, paralyzed, and because this thing is a vicious, life-sucking son of an egg.
Oh. Womp womp.
In its wrath, it's just clawing and misses the second time, and still misses. So that's all the ghast can do. It's just mad at Morning Mist for doing a lot of damage, and Mist just kind of goes paralyzed and down. We come back to Tarantim.
Alright, let's see here. So, Andrew is going to jump up and... Oh, that hit the floor. Let's try that again. So I'm going to ask a rhetorical question here.
Yep.
Does a 29 hit?
You want me to answer if that is a rhetorical question? Yes.
So, that was a natural 20.
Yeah, that's a critical.
So, Handy Andy kind of leaps up at about face level to the gas,
Yep.
flips itself palm up with that eyeball still in its palm. The eyeball lights on fire and it bitch slaps the gas.
How much damage does it do?
Let's see, 2d4 plus 4 and 2d4 persistent fire damage.
So,
5. Oh, sorry. Double damage on the critical. So let's. So
You need me to roll it?
okay. So I've got to double check this because the wording on Produce Flame says that on a critical success the target takes double damage, which is the normal thing for it. Is that in addition to the normal double? That can't be right.
No, it's because it adds the persistent damage on top of that. That's why it's not just so
Okay.
basic.
Okay. So that is going to be 14 damage and 6 persistent damage. Fire.
and you see the face just kind of ignite in flames. The dragon eye burns itself through this gas head, and the gas just kind of clawing at itself and falls to the ground. Still alight, but dead.
Just a slowly smoldering corpse.
All right.
Wonderful.
That was a pretty successful cantrip.
That's a cantrip, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentle
That
Twitch
was
audience.
That was produce flame, which
That
is
was a-
normally a ranged attack, but can also be a melee attack. So,
Yeah.
Slap.
yeah, handy bitch slap. I cast flaming fist.
Yeah. You don't just cast flames, you cast flaming fist. Damn. Alright. And that was how many actions?
That was 2, so I will, with my third action, throw up a shield.
Somebody's gonna take an action. And I think it's safe to say we don't need that guy anymore. And mathematics says the zombie comes up and gives you a fist. Do you fist bump or do you get a fist to the face there, Rogar?
Considering I'm still prone, I'm probably gonna get a fist to the face.
-2? Accuracy?
Okay.
Does the 17 actually hit though?
17 with a -2, yes it will hit, sorry.
Plus 3, so you take 8 points damage. That's its
Okay.
turn. Morning Mist! Morning Mist! Is paralyzed still.
Oh no.
But not anymore.
Aha!
Bjorn! Jesus.
I'm gonna do a point blank divine lance in the face.
Point blank divine lance to the face. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that hits. And it drops.
I'll gently place my hand on the side of his face and say rest, and then pretty much purify it with my lance.
Yeah, you can, weirdly enough, see relief on her face, and as if, you're pretty certain she doesn't say it, but as if she is saying, thank you, and collapses. Once again, the room goes silent.
Alright.
I do not like this house.
Lying before you now are the corpses of what appear to be the lady and the son of the Lord Lucusia. The ghoul's smoldering body fizzles out, as if the magic could no longer sustain it. The room around you appears to be the master bedroom, where the Lord and the Lady would sleep at night.
I'm gonna use the blankets and the rug over there to like wrap the two bodies up, do like a quick prayer and say like, I'll come back to put you to rest properly once we're done with this play.
Alright, so we'll move them over here for now. Leave the ghoul there. Morning Mist kind of looks over them solemnly for a moment and then kind of starts wandering around the room. And says, "Oh, I can see pretty far from here." Because over here is like a little porch.
Okay.
Or deck, excuse me. Alright.
A patio.
What do the rest of you do?
Take a look
I
around.
contemplate tossing the corpses out the window to make it easier to bury them.
Unless you want to start PvP, you better strike that from your head.
Yeah. That got aggressive.
I mean, they're already
I'm
dead,
just saying
they're
it
meat.
how it is. Like, you can have fun if you want, but if you're gonna do that, there's gonna be a problem.
It's going to be consequences. You will be ashamed of your words and deeds. So I'm going to take a look
Morning
around
Mist
the
looks back and goes, "That's not a good idea."
Damn.
What was that, Rogar?
I'm just going to look around the room. Just 15.
Alright, goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
You kind of look around, and on the nightstand next to the bed, you can see, an open journal that has, it looks like it was written in the Lord's handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really much else here. A chest full of clothing and things like that.
I'll give the journal a flip through. Read some of the more recent entries. Those that might be relevant.
There you are.
Personal journal of Lord Kuthia. Their entries describe the fall of the nearby village of Fisa. The Lord's is coming. These guys have his guards appearing near the forest and something breaking on into grounds.
And this is what is read at the last journal entry, final entry, dated 2 months ago. The men saw another figure in the woods, and the cussed howling. It has frightened dear Layla and my son into a frenzy. I'll send them on the morrow to Revelti, but I must remain. No messengers have returned, and it appears abruptly there is no more writing, as if he was called away. And then it continues on. The men dealt with what looks like a walking corpse. Poppycock, I say. Something threw the corpse and startled the men. Get the men ready for a foray into the woods to investigate tomorrow. Tonight, the only order is rest.
Who else got injured in that fight? I don't think Rogar, did you update your health bar?
I took a little bit.
Morning, Miss, and she's holding her side, or holding where the ghast had scratched her, and she's like, I hurt a little.
I'll first aid on her then.
All right. So you spend your 10 minutes doing that. Turn Tim.
Plants
Yes.
are not my specialty.
10 minutes go by, and they're just like, I don't understand plant anatomy. Turn Tim, what was that? What did you say you were doing?
Let's see here. Well, I am not sure just what I am doing. I guess I'll have a look around.
All right. Looking around. What was that?
Notice anything?
No. Looking around, it doesn't look like there's much else to this room. Like I said, this is where the Lord and Lady had slept, or had slept.
Okay.
You guys wanna wait longer for me to heal up everybody, or do you want to keep pushing?
I think I'll be okay for another fight, but we'll definitely need some aid after that.
Can you update your health bar on your token, or?
Oh, sorry. Forgot that was the thing. Let me.
Morning, Miss says, I could use a little, I could use a little help still.
Alright. Another 10 minutes.
Okay,
There. Kinda.
that helped quite a bit. That's why. Okay. She goes, oh, well, that helps. That helps quite a bit. Thank you. And you can see the plants start kind of healing and
Jesus. Jesus had nothing to do with this.
I'm so glad he typed that out. Morning. You can see morning mist. Your magic's working, and the vines start healing over, and the plants start healing up properly. Why is she sideways? There we go. and, she, and she says, "Well, I mean, if that should be everything, right? Up here."
I think, isn't there more rooms over
A few
here?
more
I know.
rooms, yeah.
And she says, "All right. Well, magic users need to move quickly and not use any magic. Remember what that ghost guy said."
Yes, indeed.
All right. So, what room are you guys going into next?
Keep working our way clockwise, I guess.
Exploration continues. All right.
Mordred, how late are we going tonight?
'Cause
It's 8:15.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We are indeed running a little late. So, you kick the door open.
And we'll see you next week.
We show off the room, and we will see you all next time on the adventures of the airship Fiomat. Thank you again for stopping in, everyone. We hope you have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you again. Thanksgiving's going to be out of the question for me, and maybe a couple of the other players. Christmas as well, and I'm going to be a little bit on the ropes. However, in the near future, probably early next week, I shall be streaming more Pathfinder Kingmaker. Check it out. And I'm sure the other players will be happy to let you know when they're doing their next streams. Again, this is Mordred Durek, the Top Hat Mage. We'll see you all next time.
Take care, everyone.